Guys, thank you for being patient with me this month. I'm just going to do a 12 sign compilation here. I'm using the major arcana cards this month. I am away in Australia visiting my children, and I thank you for allowing me to compromise my schedule slightly. But it really does need to be done this year for me because I haven't seen my kids for a long time. So anyway, enough of that. Let's have a look. It is the 30th for you guys. So there is this lovely full moon in Pisces. You will be experiencing it now. And it's a very sort of transformational energy. All full moons talk about illumination. And I think certainly it's about recharging with this full moon, very spiritual energy, so a good time for me to do the reading. Okay. Wow, thank you. The Hanged Man. All right. Aries, let's have a look at you. The Hanged Man. All right. Where life has been difficult this last couple of months, things hanging in suspension maybe. It's been not easy, but I think there is a much better month ahead for you guys. All right. Hanged Man energy. Yeah, not the easiest. But I think as far as relationships are concerned, if you felt that you've been worn a bit thin, or maybe you just want to step out of the whole scene as far as relationship, i.e. love relationships concerned at the moment, have a bit of alone time, me time. It may well be that that's it. Definitely better command around your finances, I think. So it could well be that the Hanged Man as well is, they're telling us that as well. So where things, we haven't, it's been a bit difficult, been trying to balance things. It may well be that things change around this for you as well. So yeah, much better. That's not bad at all. So let's see what we've got for Taurus. Yeah, Aries. Yeah, much better month for you. Yeah, definitely. Money and people. Let's have a look. Taurus, what have we got? Wow, I want to pull that wow, destiny. The Wheel of Fortune. All right, Taurus, okay. I feel as if you're going through it. Now we have the Saturn in Pisces in the sky. It's very karmic energies. But Taurus, I think with you, yeah, you're all about the love and the passion, and certainly that's great. But it is a good opportunity for you to get things sorted and get things moving and done. And it may well be that you have had a lot on your plate, having to balance things a little bit throughout August. But I think as you come in, certainly into mid-September, Taurus, you've got a better grip on things. Things are a little bit more organised. I just feel as if you've been having to spend, a lot of your time in a situation where, it's just sort of getting through. But I like this. The energy with this wheel tells me that you've definitely got spirit on your side, working for you. But you're definitely working at something, and it can be hard work. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're in the office 9 to 5, because this is a Taurus energy, so it may well be for loved ones. But certainly when it comes to affairs of the heart, people in and around you, Taurus, I really like it. People coming forward, being supportive of you whilst you get the work done. Bless you. Feeling a lot more grounded. And staying grounded as you're moving forward in September, definitely. Oh, I'm hoping these cards give us some colour on the table. Gemini, what do we have? I want to go with this one. Wow. Emperor energy, this is interesting. Emperor energy, Gemini. Emperor, myself, I, is an Aries card. However, it does talk about taking things, and controlling things. So having this, the opportunity to maybe communicate. And certainly around mid-month, I think, for you, because we've got a new moon in Virgo coming up there. And Virgo, again, is a mercurial energy, as is your Gemini sun energy. So yeah, And maybe you've got to say it as it is this month. Maybe you've been working up to that, yeah? Emperor energy, yeah, taking control, maybe standing up there saying, look, hang on. And this realisation that you've got it all anyway. Don't forget emperors and empresses, right? They embody all the traits of the kings, the queens, the knights. You know, this is powerful energy. And Emperor energy, I feel it's almost like you're stepping up to that this month, Gemini. So a bit of straight speak possibly coming in for you. Yeah, I don't think you've had the best August, and it may well be that you've not been able to communicate as well as you wanted to, but I certainly feel as if you're just going to say it as it is this month, Gemini. So, yeah, if you have to do it, then you have to do it, okay? But I do feel that there is this new moon coming up in Virgo. Mercury energy is going to give you that ability to do that, going to give you the strength to go forward and do that if we need to do it. And it may well be that we've been building up to that. Don't forget Mercury rules your sign, still in a retrograde motion until around the 15th. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good, all good, all good. So we need to get it done because, of course, we've got Mars energy is going to be moving into Virgo as well. I mean, it's in Libra at the moment. Venus energy in Leo at the moment, but it's going to be moving into Virgo energy. So that's going to be a completely different ball game for you. So let's have a look. Much, much better relating. Much, much better. So if it has been difficult, again, and you've been waiting on things, I think that, yeah, it's going to be much better for you. Okay. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. I'm interested in this one. Whoa! Thank you. Being a fella Cancerian. I want to put that one back in, guys, because two popped out there and we only need the one. So I'm just going to keep going with this. Give it to me, please. Thank you. You know I want to go with this one. Sun card, nice, lovely, hello. Of course we're moon children, but it is nice to see the sun here. It does talk about family. Well, I mean, that is just so Cancerian, isn't it? So yeah, Cancer energy. The reconnecting, I mean, here we are. Here I am in Australia reconnecting with my kids. So this reconnection with old friends, catching up with people. So really, really nice sort of sense of you know, positive energy coming in, feeling very vital here this month, I think, as well. You know, and it's an irony, but, you know, I'm going to be here until mid-month. Interesting, and then it moves into Virgo. I'm back on the pony, I have to go home. So, you know, we have new moon in Virgo, so it's going to be work and back to the grind. But this sun energy is really good. I think Cancer, as we're moving forward, you know, the one thing we do not do is shy away from hard work. We are said to be empire builders. We are cardinal signs, and I certainly think that as you're moving forward in September, it's going to be pretty good. So, you know, we've all been wishing on that full moon, very spiritual energies, and it may well be that we have been sort of thinking about what we're going to do as we move forward work-wise as well. Quite industrious people. So yeah, Cancer. Catching up with people, certainly. Catching up with old friends is always nice. Good communication energies. But yeah, as we're moving forward through the month, okay, I do feel that it's sort of back into work and the networking side of things. So enjoy, and making a few bob, I think, certainly with this energy. All right. Okay, let's have a little look. Okay, Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's have a look for you, Leo. Leo. I want to take that one. Wow. Judgment. Now this is Scorpio energy. Judgment energy dies. This is Scorpio energy. Now, Leo, if I remember rightly, we had a lot going on in your career energies, new associations last month, And it may well be that we've been smiling sweetly and, you know, we thought we'd made connections, but we hadn't. Well, this is going to be a very different energy for you, I feel. This is about judgment. Now, it's either about people making decisions around you or you making decisions around them. I do see this as a life renewal energy. It's very transformative energy. It's scorpionic in its nature. And so it's a bit like life's renewal. It's almost like you've been waiting for decisions or you wanting to make a decision. And if it is your love interest, of course, Leo, all right. I mean, ironically, the Cancer card is your the Cancerian card is your energy, but it's coming forward as judgment this month. So when I'm working intuitively, I'm seeing this. We can see all this nice fertile energy here. We're ready to move outside. Pillars, the wisdom energies. We've got this. I love this energy here. So this is a messenger, the winged messenger, coming in there. Time to wake up, Leo. Time to go forward now. Things starting to come together for you. Decisions being made around you. You making decisions around others, whether or not that is your work, whether or not it's your love life. But either way, September's going to be good. So again, wish upon this full moon in Pisces. You know, we can do that for a good few days after it. So keep wishing, Leo. So this is actually quite good. So yeah, work and love, Leo. Certainly picking up for you. And anything that you felt, I said, you know, was dead in the water, I don't see that. Okay, so if you think you've been making a connection and you thought, oh, maybe they're not interested, or maybe they don't want me for the job, or maybe I didn't do well in the interview, let's just wait and see what happens. Okay. Virgo. There's a lot going on with you. And I know you've all had your birthdays, some of you. Right, but let's have a look. Wow, fantastic. Star energy, thank you. Chosen for me. Fantastic. Right, this is lovely. I mean, ironically, star energy is group energy. You know, it is group dynamic. It's like-minded people. And I think that you guys will be getting out there this month. You're going to be engaging with like-minded people. You're going to be enjoying that time. There's been a lot going on, I feel. And I think that you're going to be making a few changes on you. So it may well be that you've been thinking about, you know, how can I put this? You know, things have not been working well for you, you know, and I mean, we've all gone into this very sort of strong Virgo energy, right, with the Mercury being retrograde. You know, we've all been going back and having a good look and a real super look, getting things under the magnifying glass, I think, as to what needs to change within us to ultimately help us to go forward. But I think the star energy is giving you opportunities to do that. I think it's a really positive connection. I actually think that it's going to be a lot better. So if you have been struggling with sort of relationship, which of course it's all going on, we're all working through it on whatever level. If you are awake and if you are a spiritual being, you understand what I'm talking about here, and either way you wouldn't be on the channel if you weren't. So we've all been working through it, but this star energy is really good. It's quite inspirational. I like it for you, and I do feel at the end of the day there is this sort of sense of unexpected news or unexpected stuff coming at you this month. And I see it as a positive, guys. So it sort of solves some issues. I don't know whether or not that can make sense to you. Obviously, we're not going to know that until we've worked through this month, but that's the feeling I've got. I think that, you know, star energy is Aquarian energy. Aquarius is that higher level of thinking, that more inspired energy, that flash of awareness, that flash of knowingness that comes, or that sometimes it can come in a shock, sometimes it can. But either way, I do feel that we are going to be in better position as we're moving forward for September to deal with anything that may come forward that may surprise us a little bit. Okay? Right, Okay, let's have a look at Libra. Well, happy birthday, Libras. Okay, happy birthday, Libra. So you're coming up. Right. Again, much better energy on the scenes. A lot better around relationship. And again, I feel like we could have a bit of an X going on the scene here. People faces coming back in. We had it with the Cancerian energy, but I do feel with the Libra energies as well. So let's see what card we're bringing through. Come on, Libs. What have we got? I want to work with that one. Ah, Hermit. Okay. Hermit energy is actually Virgo energy, right? And we have got a new moon in Virgo coming up around the 15th of the month. So I want to go with this. I'm going to hit the nail on the head here for you guys, Libra. It may well be that things really start to come together around that period of time. So much better energy. And Hermit energy is that Virgo, it is very analytical, all right, but again, it's around work. Maybe you've been doing too much of that. Maybe you wanted a little bit of time off this last month, and it may well be that as we're moving into September, this is going to allow you to have some time for yourself. But the Hermit energy, I like it. And, you know, it's like alone time as well, so where we can sort a few things out. It's a very, very spiritual connection, is this for me. And I just want to say, sort of getting back in touch with yourself a little bit. And don't forget, Virgo energy can talk about health, recognising what's healthy for us. May well be that we've already been working through that. Again, could be looking at exercise regimes, so on and so forth. And of course, we're going to have Venus moving out of Leo into Virgo as well. Not for a bit yet, but is going to be moving out there. So, yeah. Work again, so enjoy it while you can. I think enjoy this time while you can, where you're sort of freed up from stuff. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna work with that for you, Virgo. So Libra. So hopefully that's helped you. So maybe a little bit of rest and repose at the moment, but I do think you're back on the pony as we're moving towards third, 4th week. So we'll go with that. Right, where are we now? Oh, Scorpio. Scorpio, another water. Alright. Full moon in Pisces tonight, guys, so wish upon that. Okay, we got the new moon coming up in Virgo. Whoa. Where do I want to be? I'm going to work with this one. Wow, the Magician. Fantastic. Okay. Magician energy for you, Scorpio. What can I say? Scorpio, at the end of the day, is all about secrets. Magician energies, Mercurial energies, you know, is about manifestation, and it may well be that literally this month, again, this is about communication, relating energies. Of course, it's Libran month, so my feelings generally may well be that secrets to be revealed, which ultimately allow you to go forward in some way. Very interesting energy with this Magician. You know, for me, I just want to say it's transforming old habits here for you as well, in a way. And you acknowledging that you do have the ability to do that. You've got all this, you know, got all this energy here. You have all the elements at your fingertips here, and you can manifest. All right, change. All right, it's not easy for you though, you know, but you know it should be, because of course you are Scorpionic. So it is all about transformational energies. You know, transforming, transmutational, should I say. So that's very, very important. But I do feel with you, it's leaving behind, I think, with you as well, and knowing that you've got the ability to manifest this change. All right, Scorpio, that we can leave that behind. We can leave damage and hurt and difficult situations behind. We can put them behind us. But I think it's important that you recharge on this new moon, certainly. And I think that by the time, again, you get to mid-month with the new moon in Virgo, going to be very interesting. Magician, of course, is mercurial energy. It rules Virgo, rules Gemini. So let's just wait and see what's happening at that time. Let's get you into mid-month. But yeah, I think you're ridding yourself of any sort of antagonistic thought patterns that may have haunted you for a long time. I think you're walking away from that. I think there is this sort of, magician energy. Think about it, magic with a K. It's, I think secrets with this as well. So some of you may be dealing with that. I did speak in the overview about, affairs of the heart, could be anything like that, but whatever it's about, it can link with relating, obviously, because that's what we're going through, so let's just wait and see. But for me, as I'm looking at this for you, Scorpio, I do feel that we're transforming old habits, we're moving away from the way that we used to do things, we're seeing things more clearly, and then we're recognising that we do have everything we need to go forward and manifest that change. Alright, so that's important for you this month, Scorpio. Okay, let's have a look. Sagittarius, let's have a little peep. Yeah, Saggy. I want to go with that one. Wow. The World card. Completion. All right, Sag. Right. Yeah, this is about completion. Okay. And it's about the beginning and the end, in a way. And we have all the elements, and we have spirit in the middle, and we have this embracing of the male and female energy, the if you like, the sacred masculine, the sacred feminine. So bringing the whole thing together here. So I think this is about changing in you as well a bit, Saggy. I'm going to be a little bit flippant here and say, I did go through a period recently where I thought I might have a little gecko tattooed on my on my shoulder. And I'm not saying that we're all going to rush out and have some body art, but I mean, it may well be that that's what you want to do, or it may well be that you just want to freak out a little bit and go and do something different, and be free, because you're all about freedom, aren't you, Sagittarius? So, yeah, and Jupiter moving retrograde is really good for you. I mean, I'm a Saggy moon, so I'm feeling it. I think it's really good for you. It's been who you are. It's been free. It's been, be able to say it as it is. All of these energies. But yeah, I'm liking this for you, Sagittarius. I think that you could be a little bit centre stage this month. I also feel, as I'm looking at it, the body, the spirit, finding that middle road, embracing that, health routines as well. I always see Sagittarius, the archer, as the athlete. So yeah, lots of that, I think. So yeah, I don't know if you fancy and get back into the gym this month, Sag. But either way, you've got the ability to get on with it and do it. So I feel as if what we've been thinking about is completions of cycles. And again, if this is work, energies, emotion, the written word, getting out there and completing a project, right? Skill, anything like that. All right, Sagittarius is also about education. Don't forget, higher education and intuition. So work with it this month. But I am really feeling there could well be a change in you, what you want to do. And if you want to get out there and have some dreads put in your hair, or if you want to do something crazy, then feel free to do that, Sag, this month. Okay. Right, let's have a little look. Capricorn, getting creative this month, I think. Okay, let's have a little look. Getting creative this month. Yeah, could be with your life, just generally, life projects. So let's have a look. Well, thank you. Wow, okay. Well, you bring in the devil, which of course is your card. This is a Capricorn energy, but it popped out and I brought it this way. So, if it were this way, Capricorn, said with love, can talk about limitation, but because it's coming forward this way, I'm suggesting to you that we're moving away from limitation because we've got this reverse energy on your, I can't believe the devil, it is your card, Cappy. So, you know, getting creative with projects, taking charge, but maybe easing back a little bit, you know. It's a bit like that retrograde Saturn energies in a way. That we talk about boundaries and things and not being so hard on yourself, because you guys can, you know, you can be crushingly hard on yourself sometimes, you know, it's pretty heavy going. But I think with you, sort of, if you are willing to be flexible, all right, and meet the world halfway, if you like, then I think that any restrictions that you've felt, or if you've been sort of running on empty when it comes to that creative side of you, having said that, I think a lot of you guys, Cappies, may have kick-started a fair bit of that in August. But as I said, it can be a little bit slow as we're going forward. Having said that, your sign is in Pisces, it's in Pisces for a long time. We've got this lovely full moon, so it may well be that you're thinking, yeah, I'm going to flush that, I'm going to get rid of that and work with that. So it may well be that you guys have been working through August thinking, that works, that doesn't work. But either way, I think this is about being creative. I think it's about new projects. I think it's recognising that we can sort of break away from rules and regulations a little bit and do things slightly differently. I think this is actually quite a nice energy for you this month. Yeah, I'm actually alright with that. Okay, so Aquarius. You know, these are short and sweet, guys, you know, this month. And again, I'm thanking you for your patience. I'll be back on the pony for you separately next month. Okay. Let's have a little look, you know. Aquarius, whoa, thank you. I want to go with, where do I want to go? The Hierophant. Okay, and that one's also coming reversed out of the deck. So I've had two coming reversed. Okay, Hierophant energy is naturally Taurian energy, which of course is a grounding energy, it's earth energy. But we're talking about Aquarius, guys. We're talking about you, inspirational Aquarians, who at the end of the day all about freedom, right, and individuality and authenticity. And the bottom line is, if you've been in a situation or work situation, I know you were struggling a little bit with your relationship energies last month, Aquarius. Well, I think it's going to be better relating for you this month. I still think that all of us are going to be going through the first sort of 10 days of, we're still working it through. It's not heavy duty, but you're going to see these little gates start to open. We're all going to feel that. But I do feel that the Hierophant formalities, right, tradition, and the bottom line is you ain't traditionalists. I mean, you know, that's a very Capricorn energy, as well as Taurus. It's a very, you know, but you're not, you know, you are very sort of out there, you guys. And, you know, I've spoken to you about Uranus, militant Uranian energy now, you know, is in the mix in the sky. So, yeah, I want to say we've got a few surprises coming in for you guys this month. I do feel that there is that rebellious energy coming in, and if you guys can't be yourself, you're going to sever and fly. That's what I think. If you felt, I know you've been struggling with it, you guys. I know that for a fact because I've had a fair few Aquarian clients on board, and I just feel as if it's like we're breaking away. We need to break away from anything that's hindering our progress. anything that at the end of the day impeaches on our independent thinking and our authenticity. You know, if you cannot be yourself, Aquarius, it's time to let go because you don't do formal. It can talk about contracts, and it can talk about ending contracts. So again, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is employment. It can talk about lovers, indeed. It can talk about relationship. It can talk about all of that. But again, if you can't be yourself and you can't be who you are, then maybe you need to think about what we're going to do about that. So if you've been mulling through that, and I did say there were some difficulties, Aquarius, for you. I felt there were with your relationship energies last month. I still feel that we're still working it through, but I say again, if you cannot be yourself and you are not sort of adhering to this, I can't do traditional, I can't change who I am, I want to, but I can't. So whatever it is we're dealing with, if it's not going to work for you, if you cannot be yourself, even though there is better relating, if you can't be yourself, it's time to get out. And if you can't use that imaginative, inspirational energy that you've got in whatever position we're talking about here, it's time to move on. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, we have got that new moon as well coming up in Virgo, which is Mercury energy, which again is the lower octave of you guys, your Uranian energy. In my view, you know, we have the upper and lower octaves, so inspired stuff and regular, so right brain, left brain, higher thinking. Okay, let's have a look. Pisces, last one. Thanks, Pisces. Okay, bless you. Pisces. Again, no more passive-aggressive energies. Wow, there's two dropped out there. No more passive-aggressive. And it is, you know, it's been quite tricky for you, I think. But we've got this lovely, lovely full moon this evening in Pisces. So wish upon it. Very spiritual energies, Pisces. It's wonderful stuff, all enveloping. It is a collective energy. But I think it's been difficult with you. But I do feel that September is going to bring in that freshness. Okay, it is. And it's sort of removing, not unlike the scorpionic energies, it's removing wounds. And I think, you know, it is interesting is this, because obviously I'm a Cancerian sun, I'm over here with my kids and working things out. And, you know, it's a very karmic time where we acknowledge, you know, changes in life. You know, I'm here with my granddaughter, if that makes sense, you know, and, you know, I'm now a grandma, you know, and I wasn't a couple of years ago, and it's going through these sort of metamorphic changes. And I think with you, Pisces, do you know, I don't know whether I want to take them both for you guys, but I'm going to go with this one. Wow, can't believe it. Priestess energy. Perfect. And I'm just going to go with this, Pisces, because we've got this full moon, the Tower, right? This is actually Mars energy. But priestess energy, I'm loving it. All right, it's absolutely perfect for you, Pisces. So, and I talked to you about the passive and aggressive. This is great because we've got the priestess and the Tower, Mars energy. But I think it's been difficult for you because we've had this mix of, you know, it's not easy for you guys to lose it. All right, because you try to keep it cool. I've got a really lovely Pisces friend that always says, take it easy. And, you know, and I think that, you know, you guys are good at that, but we can get quite frenetic, you know, sometimes. And it's like I said earlier, Pisces, I think this new moon is going to remove any wounds. It's going to make decisions for you in a way. It's going to say, right, this is where I need to be now. This is what I need to work towards. Yeah, definitely this month. So I'm smiling at this, and it's very interesting that both those cards came out on a deck for you. So the priestess energy, that all-knowingness, the knowledge, you know, the pillars of wisdom. the apple here, you know, knowing the knowingness of it all, and the tower energy, all right. Cleaning house, I always see this as a cleaning house energy, Pisces. So, you know, I'm liking it. I just think that as you're going through this month, this new moon is definitely flushing out a lot of old stuff for you and making decisions for you. It's almost like what you've been struggling with, difficulties that you've been dealing with. And again, Saturn in Pisces is about guilt, guys, but it's also about karma. You know, and we are in this karmic shift now. Um, but you Pisceans, bless your heart, there is always going to be that sort of, there's that passive, wonderful water, and we've got that cuspy sort of energy here with this tower, the Aries energy. It's difficult, but yeah, no guilt, guys. And I think you've been working on that. I do. I think you've been working on it, Pisces. I'm just going to very, very quickly just finish this off, guys, with a final card, and then I'm going to clear it up and get it up there for you. So happy full moon. Wish on it. Grand. And let's do it. Here it is. Cannot believe it. Justice. All right. Libra. We're in Libra season. Fabulous. Justice. We all want it. But it's all about finding that balance, all about finding that compromise. I'm so smiling at this card to come out for me. God bless the spirit world for bringing this card, because this for me just says everything. I spoke to you about the overview, in the overview, about finding that middle road, finding compromise, and we're all trying to work through it. And you know what, if you know in your heart that you're at that point and there are others around you that are still struggling with it, you can either stay and help them, or you can think, no, you know, I have to look after me now. I have to take my power back. I have to keep walking forward and do what I need to do. My karma. Hope that's helped you guys. I'm sending you loads and loads of love. Thank you so much for being patient with me this month, and I will be back on the pony for you when I get back to the UK for your October time. Okay, take it easy, guys, and thanks again. Bye now. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Helps me so much, and I want to say a huge thank you to the 400 and something of you who are now subscribing to the channel. Please keep the faith with me, guys, and I will be back in October. Thank you so much. Bye now.